Hello everyone, this is Archana Anand from College Dunia. As we see, critical to being a leader is self-awareness. For the initiate of thoughts on education, today we have with us Miss Jyoti Arora, Principal Dangayach School of Hotel Management, Jap. Welcome, ma'am. So, ma'am, being a principal of Dangayach School, what are your roles and responsibility towards the students?
So, Archana, as I feel being the principal right here, the moral responsibility, moreover, when it comes to hospitality, is mine. That whatever we are promising to the students towards their career, towards making them working in the hospitality industry, we make sure that we are giving the best education along with the best opportunities from our end.
That's really great, ma'am. So, ma'am, how do you establish healthy relationship with the students and with the fellow faculties?
Right now, Archana, the culture making the good bond with the students and with good like with the faculty is changed. We can't be too harsh with them. We can't deal with them the way we used to be dealt at our time. So right now we have to make a very healthy bond with them when it comes to giving them the opportunity or taking their opinion as well. We make sure that the atmosphere right now here in the college is not like a army school. Yes, we make sure that we are making a strict rules and regulations as well for them.
So, ma'am, how do you strategize the curriculum and how often it get updated to make it best fitting for the students?
Archana, as you know that we as a Dangayach School of Hotel Management owe a very good bigger group. So Dangayach group is having a lot of hotels into their banner. So along with the theoretical part which university sends it and we apply in the curriculum for the students, we make sure that the practicalities as well as updated and involved when it comes to their learning, and we try that whatever the update is going on in the market when it comes to the giving this the satisfaction to the guest or giving the opportunity to the students or giving them the promotions, or how learning is because learning plays a very bigger or a wider role when it comes to hospitality. It's not a journal graduation, it is a professional graduation. It is where the students eventually comes to make their career into the hospitality. So we make sure whatever new is coming up in the market, we are delivering them on the correct time.
So, ma'am, we have discussed the curriculum. So, apart from the curriculum, how the other activities?
So apart from the curriculum, because this is not a course where the student only study a day before and they just bring the good marks, which is possible in this particular education as well, because there is a 70% practical and 30% theoretical. So if the student only study a day before also, they can eventually bring the good numbers, but our agenda is not giving them the good mark sheets or giving them a good grade. We also make sure that whenever they are giving their interviews or they're performing or they're coming representing Dangayach School of Hotel Management in out of the world, they should be extraordinary, and with regard of that, we make sure that we are giving them the best opportunities practically as well along with the theoretical. If it is a practical of if it is a theoretical chapter of a laundry for an example, so we make sure that we are showing them the laundry how it looks eventually. If it is a practical about the mocktail, so we make sure that we are coming up with a mocktail workshop as well where they are learning. So a lot of such a way we try to implement the practical part with the students.
That's really great, ma'am, that Dangayach School is doing to like student make the industry oriented. So we have discussed the curriculum, discussed the extracurricular activities.
Right.
I wanted to ask you about the placements or the higher education.
See, over here when it comes to a hotel management itself is a complete education. It never demands for a super high education just to get a better promotion, but yes, if you are taking a good extra higher education after doing the hotel management, then definitely it gives a good grooming, good promotions, good increments. That is of course happen. And if I talk about the placement, we are having a tie-up with more than 11,000 hotels worldwide where we give the placement assistance to the students. So this particular script you can say I always use when I talk to students also, that Dangayach School of Hotel Management is having their own banner, good brands of hotels into their banners in national and international. So Dangayach School of Hotel Management makes sure that they are giving the placement, assured placement to the students when it comes to the tie-ups or having their own hotels. So here when the student join us, they get an assurance that Dangayach School of Hotel Management is having the brands, so many brands. So the job assurance is for sure they are going to get it. But we try to make them in a way where it is not mandatory only with Dangayach School of Hotel Management hotels, but wherever the student goes should get the best opportunity from their own skills. We are we are developing into them.
So, ma'am, these like you have explained to our audience that we have a lot in our banner in our
Correct.
Dangayach school.
Correct.
So, ma'am, as a principal, apart from the curriculum or the things that are going on in the school, apart from these, how do you help students to cope up with the competition being so high in the outside world?
See, right now, Archana, the competition is so high. Every college is doing their best as per whatever they want to, and they know what exactly the student want. Even we know, but we as a Dangayach School of Hotel Management make sure that we are giving them the extra opportunities in terms of giving them, sending them out of the world, sending them for the participating in different competition, whichever is going to help to students. Our limitations of learning is not only here in the college. We make sure, for as I mentioned in your previous question also, that we make sure for each and every topic we give them the practical knowledge related to industry. So simultaneously, because right now this is much needed. Dangayach School of Hotel Management is privileged that they are having their own brands, and that too the college is situated at the front building of Marriott. So that is again a privilege, that it's easy for us to communicate or sending the students to the Marriott and giving them the practical knowledge. So I'm sure, because we never got such knowledge, you can say, at our time. So by knowing the fact that what industry is looking for, we make sure that we are giving them the best.
That's really great, ma'am. So, with respect to this question only, I just wanted to ask you the USPs of the Dangayach school.
So the first and a very bigger USPs are own hotels. So this is Dangayach School of Hotel Management is the first hotel in entire India. So it's a very big and a very clear statement I'm giving you. A first college which has their own international brand of hotels into their banner. So many hotels, colleges are having their own hotels. I would not say we are only, but we are having the international brands. That is the USP, number one. Secondly, we only not go with that overconfidence that since we are having our own hotels, then it's enough for us to give them the opportunity. No, we make sure that we are making them in a way where they can work in any of the brand they wish to, from the knowledge they are getting from us, from the knowledge they are getting from DSHM, and of course we make sure that the practical knowledge is different. As I mentioned before, the extra world, the way we are showing them is different. Extraordinary things are happening despite of we are having our own hotels as well.
That's great, ma'am. So, ma'am, according to you, what are the vision of the Dangayach school for upcoming 5 to 10 years?
See, Archana, right now the awareness of the hospitality is very less. Very less people know that why to do hotel management. They really think that hotel management only program where you can have your diploma, few things. The hotel management is a course where, you know, if you have a good financials, then you should go with it. Or very less students comes up with the interest towards this program, and so do they choose it. So our vision is just to create the awareness, number one. So second vision which we are having is that we should not run on the students to take the admission or something, which we do not do right now as well, but we make sure the kind of a quality education we are giving the students should choose us as their first priority. So the vision, the basic vision is this, and quite clear with me, and we wanted to make sure that our students are working wherever they wish to. So here from my initial stage only, we have already made a curriculum where we ask the student where you wish to go. So they take 3 choices, and we make sure that whatever they're choosing, we are giving from these or those options only. So they're satisfied, they're working, and they are working for a longer years into the same industry.
That's really great, ma'am. Asking the students for their choice and what they actually wanted.
Correct. Because this industry is full of opportunities. There's a lack of people, but there's not lack of opportunities. But placing the right student at the right place on the right time is important, and so do we do that.
Definitely, ma'am. So, ma'am, we have discussed about the college, about the students. So, I wanted to know how the institute helped the faculties to enhance their skills.
See, Archana, we make sure that we are organizing or conducting the FDP, Faculty Development Program. So we do that regularly for the faculties. We send them to the industry to taking the current information or a current knowledge what is going on into the industry. We make sure they're learning the different teaching methodology. We don't use the monotonous way of learning. We make sure that we are taking the help of we are conducting the lessons for the students. We are sending them. We make sure we are using the practical knowledge for them, and the current whatever industry trend is going on, we make sure that our faculties are learning at the correct time, and then they are applying or implementing to the students.
That's really great, ma'am. So, ma'am, in the last, I wanted to ask you the valuable advice, feedback, or comments that you wanted to share for the upcoming generation.
So Archana, my advice is just one for the students, that they have to be hardworking if they are joining the hospitality, because hospitality demands for skills and skills demands for hard work. You can't only visualize for a bigger package without doing the hard work. So that's the only advice I generally give to every of my student who joins the hospitality, because I know the industry hospitality sometimes never offer, or I would not say never, but sometimes don't offer what the student expect. But this is such a beautiful industry that if you're really doing your hard work and you're working with your dedication, then I'm sure that the students can reach to the career they wish to reach. So I believe that advice is only one, as I mentioned before, that they have to be hardworking and should not lose the hope when it comes to reaching to the correct career path.
Very true, ma'am. So, ma'am, in last, I wanted to ask you for the feedback for College Dunia.
So the feedback for College Dunia is, as since so many years I know this company and the way they are reaching to the students to reach them to the correct college is like doing wonderfully. So students are getting the best college. Earlier there was not such a big platform they were having, so do they get the better college. It was very often happening with them getting a one option only, which they are getting as in first right by maybe knowing from their knowns or from their friends. But right now they can see through the digital platform that whatever best college is there in the market and can give them the better education and better career. So I just wanted to mention that they are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time and advice.